Just know if you're here, I enjoy it. Very cool. Thank you for reacting.
Dude.
So,
yeah, dude, I'm doing like a good thing. I'm doing like the righteous thing here by crying about Hassan on Twitter every other day.
Shit in your mouth, and you said, yummy, 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 yummy feces, me like this, yummy foods. So
you should have like not lied about it. You should have like not lied about it a bunch. That's what you should have done. You should have owned it and just like not lied about it. Really smart stuff happening here, seriously. Impressive stuff. So let's talk about Tectone. Let's talk about Tectone. Now, guys, I want to sort of prime you. Because we watched this video last night, and I want to redo my coverage. Because I realized something. Do we remember this clip, guys, from another piece of my Tectone coverage? Do we remember this clip? Let's play this.
I've been on Twitter a lot. Can you tell? It's been awesome. I have so many people psychoanalyzing my life right now. It's crazy.
Dude. Yes, he's literally, he's seething. He's seething. He's seething. He's seething like crazy. Because of the reactions and shit. Oh my god. Dude, he watches every video. Dude, literally, this is the thing. If you post about Tectone online, he will see it. It does not matter if you're a total nobody. It doesn't matter if you make content. It doesn't matter, like, whatever it... If you post publicly on the internet about Tectone, there is an almost 100% chance that Tectone will read it. Not only will he read it, but it will get under his skin. It will individually get under his skin. It's so crazy. He literally name searches all the time. Now, you know, obviously I knew what I was saying there was like totally true, and I knew I was right. But only on a second watch of Tectone's latest video did I realize quite how right I was. Yeah, that is very egalitarian, isn't it? Everyone gets their post seen. Everyone gets their post seen. He's actually very egalitarian. I only just realized how right I was. Because he's, like, directly responding to that, I think, in this video. He's, like, literally talking about, oh, I don't care if people are doing negative reactions to me. Oh, I actually don't care. It's like that and the whole food shop shit that me and Chad were both making fun of him for. Like, he's actually seeing the reactions. He's seeing the clips on Twitter. And he is directly responding to shit in these videos. Unironically. I'm telling you, usually I would say I'm schizophrenic, but I know this to be true. I know it to be true because he blocks random fucking people. He will just block total shitters out of nowhere because they've just posted about him somewhere. So I know he's going around looking at this shit. He brought up food shops at the end of one of his videos and started ranting about fucking food shops. So he's seeing all of this shit and he responds to it in these videos. And I didn't clock it the first time I watched it, and I was like, dude, it's so blatant when I saw it the second time. So we're gonna speed through some of it and talk about the important
what's going on,
parts.
everybody? It's been about 10, 11 days, maybe 2 weeks.
Because this guy's boring as fuck. And like,
live the other day
he's one of these guys where like nothing he says matters because he doesn't mean any of it. If you know what I mean.
Good, but a lot of things have been going on in the world. I moved, lots of renovations going on in my home, a lot of very big changes happening. My diet's still going.
Well, I was joking. I think I joked about the idea that he was trying to hide his tits in that one video because I said that he had gynecomastia. But I mean, now I'm even questioning myself on that.
Well, everything looking good up in the old life right now, and everything that I need to happen is happening, and I'm very excited to tell you guys the updates I have on that. When I do, it'll be a lot of fun. But there's been some things going on the internet that, you know, after I got one fight left in Hollow Knight, which is Pantheon 4, and then I have 112% completed the game, which is everything. And now I'm on Refantasio. I just infiltrated Luis's ship. I'm about 40 hours into the game, and I'm having a blast with that. But I am doing a little bit of Twitter drama and drama in general right now, and I say no better time to talk about it because I'm
yep. He's doing drama.
It's a beautiful
yep.
Talk to all of my beautiful subscribers and probably all of the commentary channels that are probably reacting to this right now.
Okay, here we go. So there we go. First thing. So see anything at commentary channels watching him.
Twitter drama and drama in general right now, and I say no better time to talk about it because I'm low-key a little bit bored today, and it's a beautiful day, so I figured might as well talk to all of my beautiful subscribers and probably all of the commentary channels that are probably reacting to this right now. WestJet, hey, we getting in a video? I see that you've been taking my tweets lately, been pretty cool. Big hearts for every content creator who reacts to my videos, whether you're being positive, whether you're being negative. I just like when people talk about me, so.
So, look, I post that clip, or I didn't post, but Chronic post, and I was the clip person. I say, Tectone will see whatever you say about him. Whatever you say about him, not only will he see it, but it will get under his skin. This video, he's like, oh, you know, I love people talking about me. I love people talking about me. I love going around, look at all these commentary channels talking about me and all these streamers reacting to stuff. It's like so direct. It's like, no, you literally, this is in your head. This is in you're trying to like assert yourself in these videos as like, you see this criticism, it gets you a bit, and then you go and make a fucking video where you're like directly shadowboxing with the fucking criticism because it's gotten under your skin. It's so crazy. I can't believe this guy has 1.1 million subs. This guy's like a, you know, he does bot, don't get me wrong. But it's not like a huge, like, you know, it's not like he wouldn't be hugely popular if without the bots. Like, obviously he's hugely popular either way. This is a multi-millionaire, hugely popular personality who is like fucking shadowboxing with 10k view Twitter clips. In video, like he posts whole videos just to shadowbox these fucking clips. It's crazy. I can't believe it.
Just know if you're here, I enjoy it. Very cool. Thank you for reacting.
Dude.
So, we have the Cinder drama and we have the Hassan stuff.
Okay, we don't care about any other Cinder and Hassan stuff.
Fuck out of the number. Funny seeing so many VTubers this mad. I'm gonna give you the TLD on, but I'm not gonna lie, that shit is so funny. Hey, all the things that people have done on the internet, Cinder was a shitty friend, yeah, but like, what, you want her to fucking die? No, I'm gonna shit on her for it, but if I were to see her in real life, I'd fucking, you know, dap her up. Hey, what's good? Hey, hope you got that bag, queen. I can't believe she dropped out of game herself. That shit's crazy. I think that was a blunder. Low key, I think that was a blunder. Anyways, all that aside, let's talk about Hassan Piker, everybody's favorite content creator. I'm going to tell you a word that will explain to you why this whole Hassan Piker issue will never go away, why it will always continue, and the only way to change it is for people to obtain one thing. I'm looking at myself in the video right now, got a little bit distracted. I was looking at this beautiful tree behind me, but I can't help to notice how shiny my head is today. I bet that's going to be every comment. Man, bro's head is shiny.
Yeah, like, and he's crying about people calling him bald, and then talking about getting a hair transplant. Like, does he think people can't just read this? Like, anyone can fucking read this as horrendously insecure. You're name searching yourself endlessly. You're replying to criticisms made about you, like shadowboxing your fucking videos, and you're bringing up out of nothing how fucking bald you are, and being like, oh, should I get a hair transplant while I'm on break? Or should I get a hair transplant? How do you read this as anything other than like insanely insecure? And he wants to tell people, oh, I'm like just so confident, I'm such a good person, and all this shit. It's like so fucking crazy. It's so crazy.
Come back with a full head of hair, would that be weird? I mean, the good news is, even with a shaved head, I still have more real hair than Asmongold, so. By the way, I was in Asmon's chat the other day, and all the love from the Roaches was very overwhelming. Really appreciated that, guys. You know, I've seen a lot of love from me lately, and I greatly appreciate that. And it's from people who I actually give a fuck about, which is great. So to all the Roaches and everybody from the Unsub crew, thank you for making me not feel crazy in this world. Hearts in the chat for Cody, Brandon, Eli. It's been great down here in San Antonio, as well as many others like Clean and so on and so forth. Sorry if I didn't name drop you specifically. But the one thing on why Hassan will always continue, and the one thing that a lot of people lack to actually resolve this issue is quite simple: persistence. That's it. Persistence. People like to weaponize anybody who speaks on a certain topic for too long as milking it or being obsessed, and to move on because the audience is bored, which means you are milking the situation. Here's my thing. If my house is on fire and I spend 3 hours with a water bucket attempting to extinguish the flames, but maybe my girlfriend or my spoiled son-in-law says, oh my God, Dad, can you just fucking get on with it? You've been putting this fire out for 3 hours. Let's just go back inside. Well, I'm sorry, you fucking imbecile. If the house is still on fire,
so
I still need to put out the
fucking
flames.
God, it's so
and the reality is that the internet has no intention.
He actually he's like
actually
trying to present himself as though like, oh yeah, I'm doing like a good thing. I'm doing like the righteous thing here by crying about Hassan on Twitter every other day. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about, man? All you're doing is fucking crying about some other streamer because you had a personal beef with him. How is that like trying to put out a fire? Who are you saving? Who are you saving by crying about Hassan? Because you had a personal beef with him. Because you said your dad's a rapist.
Pegasus, who's probably the worst offender of someone who milks it. But if Hassan were to stop doing dumb shit, then people like More Pegasus could simply stop talking about it. And by the way, More Pegasus, if this isn't a video, love you, buddy. Make sure to subscribe to More Pegasus. But the reality is that if there is a consistent issue, just because you're bored of it doesn't mean that it's solved. Just because you're bored of it doesn't mean the problem has gone away. And the reality is, the reason why Hassan has gotten away with everything that he has done is because the internet is not persistent or consistent enough.
It's because none of it's really that bad, and he's like, you know, he's hot and awesome. He's hot and awesome. What can you say? He's hot and awesome. He gets to do what he wants. But also, nothing he's done is really like that bad. Like, yeah, some of the statements are bad. Streets Wrong Road with the World Landlords, American Deserved 9/11, not great statements. But most of the other ones are like totally overblown. And the dog shot collar thing is totally fucking overblown as well. And so it's just like, who gives a fuck? I don't know why you would expect him to be, you know, raped out of public life for the stuff he's done. You know, Destiny is, you know, revenge porned, you know, sexted minors, all sorts of shit, and he's still in the public eye. So I don't know why you would expect Hassan to be totally gone over this stuff. That's like absurd. It's like crazy.
Other content creators will make one post about an issue. I will make 10 fucking thousand. And the reason why that is because until something is fixed, I'm going to try to fix it. It's the same thing with every game I played. I want for any long-term subscribers to know how many people called me a bitcher due to the fact that when there was something wrong with the game or with a content creator, I would continue to talk about it until it was resolved. Thank you. By the way, give me my thank you.
I mean, but he was wrong in basically every single drama that he was in the gacha communities. Like all of his meta takes that he argued with people about, he was totally fucking wrong about. Isn't it like that video that goes over that all? I'm pretty sure it's there's a good video about all that stuff.
You that I deserve for fixing the staff of Homa and the weapon banner. You are welcome. Yes, I weaponized enough Chinese people to where they actually made an actual difference in a game that I used to enjoy. We don't need to name it. We're moving on from that. Now, let's continue to move forward here. Let's just go ahead and talk about the latest controversy of Hassan Piker. And I'm going to include a link to another video from another content creator who has sufficiently, 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt, debunked this entire lies that Hassan has told to all of you, which, by the way, he has gone completely live, looked you in your face.
Okay, so I don't care about this gay video. I care about this other video by one of Tectones' new friends. A new member of Asmongold's talent agency. We're going to use this as a moment to a slight detour. Like, similarly to how Chud did. I was on the Cinemas video, so I'm going to do the same thing. Legal Mindset, Lazy Eye Mindset, has released a new video called Hassan's Animal Abuse. Fast Facts. So, let's see. It's only 5 minutes long, guys. Take it easy, okay? Take it easy. Only 5 minutes long. Brief video here. We're going to see, how has Hassan broken the law?
Hassan Piker has stooped to a new low by engaging in what appears to be animal abuse under California law. We're going to talk about that today on The Legal Mindset, where we teach you to be your own judge.
Right. Got you. Okay.
Okay, so we've been talking about Hassan for a while and his various legal issues, his battles, his essentially problems that are really dragging Twitch down, dragging the online community, the streaming community. But, you know, a lot of these things aren't reflected in day-to-day life. And a lot of these things you look at with Hassan, they're really affecting the online community or the general, you know, overall...
Yeah, be your own judge? That sounds like a conflict of interest.
Atmosphere of the environment he creates. But one thing that is very tangible is how you deal with people in your life and also how you deal with animals. Often, one of the signs of a serial killer is someone who is cruel to animals, or a psychopath is someone that is cruel to animals. And we now have what seems like pretty conclusive proof here that Hassan may have been abusing his pet, his animal here. And we're going to show you that today. Of course, we've got the video here on The Legal Mindset. And of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney. All right, so let's go to the video here and check this out. Here's the video of Hassan with what is his dog in the background. Now, mind you, this has been a 4-hour stream where the dog has just been sitting there doing nothing, absolutely nothing for 4 hours. So God help the dog for wanting to walk around, it stretches legs, you know, not be sitting in one spot for 2, 3, 4 hours at a time. You know, the dog just trying to stretch his legs. Well, of course, that's a no-no for Hassan Piker, and we'll see how he reacts.
Hassan runs a tight ship, okay?
All of America's
stay on the bed, stay in frame,
consequential,
stay on the stream, make me money.
Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
And you see right there, this is the important point. He tries to claim now that the dew claw of the dog got stuck. You can see right here where he reaches his hand. You see the hand out. He's clearly reaching that hand. From that perspective, it's going to be his right hand out, and he's pressing a button. Watch this.
America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby. It's just...
Yeah, it's the Stream Deck integration.
The only baby here is Hassan.
Back to bed. Back to bed Stream Deck button.
Anybody getting any attention except for himself. Even when his dog goes to get attention, that is too much for Hassan Piker. Therefore, he had to use a shock collar. Now, he's trying to say this was not a shock collar. Oh, it's just vibration. Oh, it was just a vibrating collar. But that has now been fully exposed as a lie. As you can see here, there are individuals who went and took the collar, which he tried to
it just isn't proven. But hey, whatever, you know, it's likely. I agree, it's likely used a shock collar. It's not proven. I don't know why everyone keeps pretending it's proven. But hey, whatever.
It was just a vibrating collar, and they upped the brightness so you can kind of see where he clearly placed a piece of tape.
This is conclusive.
Right here over where the shock prongs go for this. If you want to scroll here, you can see this is the model here. That is the shocking version and vibration only. So they've got the charging points that are on the middle side,
the
right?
Tape,
You see right there.
He folded the prongs down. He clipped the prongs off. He folded them down. The tape.
These charging points are clearly covered by a piece of tape. He's trying to hide those. And this is the model of shock collar you see.
So I said this all the time. If Hassan clipped off the prongs or folded them down or whatever, he deserves to get away with it. He deserves to get away with it. Okay? Give him that one.
Pretty much matches straight up with what he's got in the stream. And you can see that's available here from e-collar technology. So this is something that, once again, Hassan, time and again, tries to lie, tries to deceive, but he's called out on. He's called out because, well, he just doesn't know the facts, doesn't know the truth, and he also doesn't know the law. Because under California law,
but it's not definitely a shock collar. You realize that, right? Like, they haven't proved this whole idea that Hassan clipped off the prongs or folded them down. Like, sounds pretty fucking absurd, and I haven't seen strong evidence to prove it. But that is the only way this can be true. That is actually the only way this can be true, is if Hassan has clipped off the prongs or folded them down. Otherwise, you've got the wrong collar.
Specifically, as I point out here on X, California Penal Code 597, there is a prohibition on maliciously and intentionally causing unjustifiable pain or suffering in any animal. And beyond that, there are local ordinances, that is local laws, against the impermissible use of a shock collar. And because of that, I've encouraged people who have seen this stream to reach out to you. And because of that, I've encouraged people who have seen this stream to reach out, to use the phone number here, to send a mail.
Or hey, if you're send tips to animal services on Hassan, dude.
LA, going in person and say, hey, look, here's the video. Here's what we see. You really need to look at this. It looks like, based on all this proof, show them the picture of the tape over the shock prong.
So, worst possible version of this, which is, again, that Hassan uses a shock collar to shock his dog, to make his dog stay in one spot for 4 hours at a time, to make more money on stream. Worst possible version of this. He's not getting his dog taken away. He's not going to prison. He's not getting a fine. Nothing's happening. Literally nothing would happen. I don't think there's a single piece of case law you could present to substantiate that anything would happen. We've got a minute left in this video. Surely, in that minute, Legal Mindset is going to show some comparable case law to demonstrate his point, right? Surely, guys. I'm any moment now.
Say, hey, based on all this, we think that Hassan is in violation here. And at the very least, this will get this investigated. This will make him have to answer for his actions here. And now, while this may not throw him in,
any decent lawyer who was making law content would know that really the only way to make this case is to present comparable case law, right? Any decent lawyer making content like this who is trying to be honest and inform his audience would know that, right? So surely that's what he's going to do. Because he's an upstanding guy. He's part of Mythic Talent. He's an upstanding guy. He's Asmongold approved. He's a great guy.
To prison forever. This is not, a felony. This is not a capital crime. The point is to show Hassan a person, a Nepo baby that has never had any consequences for his actions in his life. He's always gotten away with everything.
This is great legal analysis. This is great legal analysis. Just pissing and crying about how, oh, everything's so easy. Hassan's got such an easy life. Why is Hassan's life so good? It's just like, dude. This guy, by the way, Legal Mindset is saying someone should contact Animal Services and give Hassan consequences for what he's done. Ladyboy Mindset was saying that Hassan defamed him a couple months ago. Where's the lawsuit? Why don't you dish out some consequences? You could be the guy. You could go do it. File a lawsuit in America. Sue Hassan. He defamed you, right? Should be easy. It should be so easy.
With literally everything at Twitch to show him there are consequences. People will follow up. They will call you out, and you can't just engage in this bad behavior forever. Dan Clancy may not punish you, but eventually the law will come for you. And these principles,
guys, we've got 20 seconds left. The case law's coming.
Pretend to stand for are really just falsities. So I want to know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one.
Maybe in the last 10 seconds? There's still 10 seconds of it. 5? Okay. No case law. I don't even know if he read out the law. That's unfortunate. Well, I think we should trust him anyway. Personally, I think we should trust him anyway. I mean, he's part of Mythic Talent after all, right? He's Asmongold co-signed. He's Ethan Klein co-signed. He's Dan Saltman co-signed. I think we should trust. This guy seems trustworthy. I think this guy seems trustworthy.
And shit in your mouth, and you said, yummy, 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 yummy feces, me like this, yummy food.
What a great place to come back to this video. What a great place to come back to this video.
Shit in your mouth, and you said, yummy, 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 yummy feces, me like this, yummy foods. Particularly from Frog, and I mean, look at how much fucking weight she's put on from just shoveling so much of Hassan's shit into her mouth. It's actually quite impressive. But the reality is that he has looked you all in the face, and he has lied to you, and you have accepted it with a fucking smile. Now, let's just be completely real. Hassan Viewbots, let's just be 100% legitimate here. On the same day that I was exposed as a massive viewbotter when I was streaming amongst 3 different streaming platforms where I had 4.1K, and then I dropped down to 2.6K, and then I got back up to 3.
And then this cope is crazy. We can literally see, the fucking view buying, dude. Where's, the tweet? 1 minute. 1 moment. Here, yeah, I can't see it. Where's this fucking tweet? Here we are. So yeah, he's talking this crazy shit about how, oh, I don't bot. So this is the fucking botting analysis account. Tectones' most recent stream, approximately 2,000, this is 27th of August. Approximately 2,850 bots persisted from a pool of 3,124 seen. An increase of 1,000 over prior streams. Most were also present before the failed bot purge. These are from the same provider and likely the same client purchase. So you can see here, obscene account creation date spikes in Tectones viewership. Something that simply is not the case for much more honest, real, upstanding streamers like Hassan, who has a total flatline of account creation dates, totally evenly distributed. So this seething over view bots, he's been doing this for ages. He's been literally crying about this the whole time he's been on break, which kind of adds to me the idea that maybe the break has something to do with that, but I still don't know.
3K before the end of the stream. Other streamers like Mizkif, who dropped 12,000 viewers, and Hassan lost 14,000 viewers, yet for some reason...
So you can say, oh, he lost 14,000 viewers. You might have seen a stream that had like less viewers or something, But we can see the account creation dates are how you prove botting. Because the bot farms open a bunch of accounts on the same day. Because it's like, it's just a very simple, you know, like spammed way of doing it. They open a bunch of accounts all on the same day. They have that bot farm opened. And then they point that at people who pay for it.
Reason you have all these propagandists who are labeling everything on me when in reality I had 4,000 on YouTube that same day and 1.8 thousand on Kick. So what exactly are we doing here? So we're saying the guy who lost about 1,000 to 1.5 thousand viewers on one stream when everybody knew that everybody across the entire site has lost consistent viewers. Then that same streamer went back to the same amount of viewership the next streams, even more so. And everyone's trying to blame this shit on me because I am the scapegoat of the community. And that's just the reality.
What are you even saying? You know, people blaming on you. No, you're just shown to have a bunch of fucking bots. You just did have a bunch of bots watching you. Even Asmongold said that Tectone had a bunch of bots watching him. No? Where's
So Twitch is actually, you know what? If you can't understand what I'm saying, you're fucking retarded.
Oh, wait, there was this amazing... Oh, wait. Do you remember this? The Asmongold maths moment? Wait.
Oh my god. We mathing now? Really? On 24%, you're at 70%. 24%?
Went down as much as 24%
Wow.
compared to last week.
Real quick, think about that. So going down 24% is actually larger than 24% of the actual real viewership, right? Because if you go down 24%, you're at 75%. You go up 4% again, or 25% again, you don't go back up to 100, right? Like, that's just math. So really, this was like a third.
Right, 24%
Like
is a third,
one in every 3 viewers wasn't real.
Right, because 24% is a third.
Oh my god.
Right. I'm with you.
We mathing now?
That makes sense.
Yeah. We're going to be mething later.
Yeah, because 24% is a
With
third.
many big streamers suddenly losing thousands
Yeah, that
of
makes
viewers.
sense.
Not just big streamers
Not
of all...
following that logic? Okay, sure. All right, so let me go
okay,
ahead and take you through
Wait,
this,
there's
all
someone
right?
that didn't understand that? What a fucking idiot. What sort of fucking idiot doesn't understand what he's saying there? What sort of... 24% is a third. That seems pretty simple to me.
So if you have a total amount... Okay. So this is really... We need to get rid of schools, bro. Like, they're not working.
So true. So true.
They're not working. Like, they're not working, obviously, right? And so... Anyway, so if you take and you look at this, 24% is basically half, right? Or a quarter.
Yep.
So if you remove
24%
this
is basically
24%,
half or a quarter.
all right? Actually, you know what? If you can't understand what I'm saying, you're fucking retarded. I'm not going to explain it to you. Go back to 8th grade.
Shapes and sizes lost
tons
and tons of viewers. Like,
Yeah,
across
that
the board.
stupid-ass chatter.
It was
Yeah.
a pretty big purge of
You get that stupid-ass
invalid bot activity.
They don't know
And they
24%
said a
is a
couple days
third.
ago-
Really, they can't understand that 24% is a what a fucking idiot. Yeah. Get that fucking idiot. Is this the video where he mentions Tectone? I don't know.
It does. So, yes, but that were doing it themselves, right? So the problem is that a lot of people enjoyed the popularity that they got from viewbotting, and they didn't want to say it, and maybe they didn't know whether it was viewbotting or not, really, because they weren't doing it. I think that there were a lot of people that were doing it themselves, and I think that especially in terms of mid-size and small-size streamers, I think that there was a lot of very soft viewbotting. And, like, you know, because it's like if you're a small streamer, it matters a lot more for you to do that. Obviously, it does. So, yes, but Tectone is culprit. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that were viewbotting, right? That's it. Sadly, not many real viewers are not being counted at the moment. Yes, and so Twitch
someone
is
says
AB
Tectone is the culprit, and he says, "Oh, there's a lot of people that were viewbotting." And then what does he say later in the video?
Some cases even higher.
Wow.
Despite nothing changing in their content.
Rising like a phoenix, reborn from the ashes. Who would do that? I'm not going to say the name of the person who had Tectone. It's crazy, right? I don't think it was him doing it, but it's crazy that he ended up getting 14,000 viewers. Yeah, that's crazy. That's my boy, by the way. But
Tectone's my boy.
I think even he
Tectone's my
knows
boy.
that.
Even he knows that.
Doing nothing
Even
different.
Tectone knows that. Even Tectone knows he was being botted. Even Tectone knows that. Well, why is Tectone saying differently here? If Tectone's boss and daddy, Asmongold, is saying there, even Tectone knows he was botting, then why is Tectone saying to his gay little audience that he wasn't? Why is Tectone so staunch on that? You've already been sold out, retard. You've already been sold out.
Back to the same amount of viewership, the next streams even more so. And everyone's trying to blame this shit on me because I am the scapegoat of the community, and that's just the reality, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows I've been blamed for shit that, one, I didn't do, and two, things that people have made up, or if I did fucked up, and they completely expanded it to make me seem like I'm the next Adolf Hitler, and they do this shit because they know what I'm saying is correct, and they hate when people listen to me. Now, unfortunately, for them, I'm not.
That's
dead
right.
yet,
When Tectone's saying things, it's just like blatantly untrue. Like he doesn't bot. People actually hate him because he's saying the truth. Somehow, guys, this makes sense somehow. Okay, just believe in Tectone. Somehow this makes sense. People are calling me out for botting because I don't bot, but Asmongold thinks he does and says that Tectone knows he does. Okay.
But they hate it. They hate it because they know I'm right. And then if someone's reacting to this right now, they'll say, well, actually, it's for a completely different reason.
That's not why I said. I just pointed out that Asmongold thinks you're a liar. I just pointed out that your daddy Asmongold thinks you're a liar. As I know you'll see this Tectone. I can talk sort of directly. Pointed out that your daddy Asmongold thinks you're a liar and said you're a liar and totally sold you out as a complete lying scumfuck.
I heard he did this. Here's a crazy thing. For all of the things that people have said I've done, why don't you try to find that person specifically saying that I did it?
So he's obviously exclusively and specifically talking about his exes here, right? He's saying about his exes. This isn't about any allegation on his exes, because all the stuff with other gacha players, that's all documented. Everyone knows he's in the wrong in all those dramas. So, almost all these gacha dramas he was in the wrong in, aside from that one with the guy who was having a fake panic attack. What was that guy's name? I don't remember. The guy had the fake panic attack because Tectone said some mean thing about him that was like really retarded. So he's wrong in like all the gacha dramas. 90% of the shit he says about Hassan's a lie. Is that the guy's name, Atsu? He is proven to have been looking at Shotokan on Twitter. He definitely was looking at Shotokan, Femboy Venti from Genshin Impact, getting his fucking ass blown out by like some dog creature. He was definitely that was definitely happening. So all he's talking about here, the only thing he's talking about here is exes. That's all he's referring to. But they have said that stuff. They've made allegations on Twitter, and it's in court documents and all sorts of shit. Tectone knows he's dealing with police right now.
Yes. A couple of people lied, and now a lot of people are running too with it. And man, isn't that sure fun? Well, you're going to be very upset to know that that chapter is coming to a close very soon.
So, dude,
you're going to have to find.
Nobody thinks like. Nobody has any preconceptions about how long Tectone's going to be gone for, or how long this lawsuit's going to go on for. No one has come into this with any preconceptions, I don't think. It's only Tectone. Tectone is like the source for everything. People think the legal case and police stuff is going really bad for him because he's taken a break from streaming and said he won't be back for a long time. That doesn't bode well. A lot of people have allegations against them. A lot of people fight back against them. Very few people try to fight back against the allegations against them and then have to take an extended break from streaming because they're dealing with the legal cases surrounding it. That's actually quite rare. That's actually quite rare. To have those things line up, that actually doesn't happen all that often.
Something else to talk about. What, are you going to bring up my father? You're right, I should have gone back in time and prevented him from doing those things. You're right, I should have said
But you should have like not lied about it. You should have like not lied about it a bunch. That's what you should have done. You should have owned it and just like not lied about it.
Wait a minute, Mom, you need to fuck a different dude. And now once I realized the severity of what he actually did, which by the way was actually still
So he's still lying. He's still pretending you didn't know what it was about.
exaggerated by the internet, I've even condemned his actions. So I've now condemned
He's saying it's still exaggerated. So yeah, to say it's rape, that's a slight exaggeration for sure. Saying it's rape is a slight exaggeration. Tectones' father was convicted by a military court of 14 counts of sexual harassment and assault. He was a serial sexual harasser and sexual assaulter. He would grope his subordinates. He would share porn and encourage them to look at porn with him. He was a prolific case of abuse of power, sexual harassment, sexual abuse of his subordinates. He was a prolific offender of this. And not just that, he got like no punishment for it. He got a short prison sentence, got to keep all of his military benefits, keep all of his standing and everything. He was barely punished for it. So, Tectone, it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't even that bad. No, it was. No, it was. Your dad's like a scum fuck and so are you.
Father, I don't condone his actions, yet we're still going to guilt me for my bloodline. The fuck is this?
No, you're being treated poorly for the way you handled it.
Anime bullshit? Good lord, get a fucking grip. The reality is, and this is gonna drive you nuts, I'm actually a great guy, and the internet hates to admit that.
He's saying, what do you think this is? Some anime bullshit. Get a fucking grip. This is the guy with a Berserk brand of sacrifice tattoo, by the way. Berserk brand of sacrifice tattoo with like some fucking Bible verse about punishing wrongdoers next to it. And fucking, like, he is the most Arrested Development sees all of his struggles through anime retard in the world. He's like, get a grip. This isn't a fucking anime. The moment you're calling his dad a rapist.
Because they want to see me as a piece of shit, because communities like Mizkif's community have been painting me fucking horrible. And
yeah, everyone just hates him because of Mizkif's community. Mizkif's community just psyoped everyone.
Gotcha community have ran with it, as well as the gotcha communities like ArcNets have ran with it for years. But I don't care. I don't lose much sleep over it. To be honest, I don't really sleep that much at all, because I don't know why. 6.5 hours just seems like it's enough. Regardless.
No one asked, bro. No one asked.
Hassan. Hassan is a man who went live, electrocuted his dog on stream in front of 40,000 viewers.
I can't
and his community is so much like a cult. He was able to look them in the eye, say, no, it didn't happen. And they all believed it. People debunked that immediately. And they said, yeah, well, he sure is so handsome. I don't know, I believe him.
Seething. Actually seething.
How do you associate yourself with this man? How do you support this man? Is it because he invokes the word of Palestine? Oh my God, you care about a dog being electrocuted? There's a genocide in Palestine. Congratulations, you have taken something that has absolutely nothing to do with anything and said, because there's something worse going on somewhere else, every bad action that happens here doesn't matter. I believe the fallacy we're looking for here is the fallacy of relative privation, which means that if something else bad is happening elsewhere, nothing here matters.
Right, he really went and looked that up before making this video. He really made a whole video to drop the term that he just looked up after being like, What's the name of the fallacy when you say you can't care about two bad things at once? What's the name of the fallacy where someone says you can't care about two things at once? ChatGPT, Google AI overview.
Because there's worse things happening elsewhere. I'm sorry if I see a woman get punched in the fucking nose. I'm not gonna say, oh, I could call the cops, but what about those Palestinian kids? What the fuck are we talking about? Like, oh, what? What? And then people say, well, Hassan, he gets his dog roses and candies and treats, so he couldn't have been mean to his dog. Guys, I literally put myself between an active shooter and my ex-girlfriend while they had guns, and people still said I treated her like shit. So, if Hassan can throw a dog a milk bone and all of a sudden he's now the Jesus Christ of animals, what the fuck is this shit? Valkyrie, shut the fuck up, by the way. Jesus Christ, Valkyrie coming with that dumb shit. Holy fuck. Liberal women on the internet are just so fucking stupid, it's insane. And that's a shame, because I actually like Valkyrie. I thought she was nice. She had a great take on the whole Ludwig Mango drama. But to come out of nowhere and say, oh, dude, I think Hassan treats his dog just wonderfully. Bitch, he's electrocuting his fucking dog to the point where it's crying and staying on a bed for 4.5 hours a fucking day because he treats the dog so much
you ain't making any headway here. Hassan hitting that. You ain't making any headway.
It's on his stream every day doing fucking nothing for like 4 to 6 hours. That's a working fucking breed. That dog is not enjoying its fucking life. right? So let's just relax. Jesus. He's like amassed this army of pawns of like brand safe content creators to protect his PR. It's fucking pathetic. He has a Ludwig on a fucking leash. I mean, shit, he probably electrocutes Ludwig too, because that's his other fucking dog. Jesus, Jellywig. It's embarrassing. You have a guy who has called for the death of a senator, who has falsely labeled people.
So, called for the death of a senator, totally leaving out the fact that that's the Tom Cotton tweet, where Tom Cotton was encouraging people to commit violence against protesters, and Hassan did a joke about the, you know, fucking Shinzo Abe doohickey. In response, he posted the Shinzo Abe doohickey in response. Totally reasonable, totally justifiable to me. You should, you know, fuck politicians who call for violence against civilians. That's fucking gay as fuck. And if someone wants to, you know, posture back, then that's fair game. That's turnabout, as far as I'm concerned. You know.
As rapists and pedophiles, who said that Asmongold was responsible for killing his own
David
mother.
699.
He calls for people to weaponize their audience and slaughter landlords.
Looking into his genealogy and finding out his family emblem is just a graphic depiction of ape.
Okay.
The streets and let the blood run with, or let the streets run red with the blood of their capitalist entrails. He's encouraging people to make weaponized violent call to actions on the people in charge of the government, and has called for the death of Donald Trump. What are we doing?
Shinzo Abe pipe
This guy is literally a modern day supervillain. He is. I mean, he is. And it's funny because people think this shit like bothers me. Hey, okay, well, you gotta understand. I'm a guy who enjoys being bothered because it gives me something to think about. Like, I'm not like, oh, that Hassan. But I'm like, guys, am I the only one?
Doesn't he just seem so happy? Doesn't he always seem so happy?
Guys, like,
he actually really enjoys this. He lives for it.
Are we gonna do something or what?
This is like when Hassan. This is like ironic, like when Hassan says, "Oh yeah, I love criticism. I seek it out." Tectone gives the same vibe when he's talking about how he loves people talking about him and he loves being bothered. It's like, no, you're like seething, bro. You're like seething like crazy.
And everybody's over there like jerking off to hentai or playing like chess with their grandma. Like, yeah, it'll solve itself out. What are we doing? Well, I made my one post and now I'm done. Twitch has still done nothing. Nothing. They've done nothing. This guy is still running amok, doing like crimes. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
He's doing crimes,
like
guys.
He's literally committing crimes.
He's committing
I'm
crimes,
laughing
guys.
because I'm just like, I feel like I'm going fucking crazy here. Like, by California penal law, he's abusing his dog.
Dude, legit. So this is why I showed the video. This is why I showed the video. By California law, he is abusing his dog. Yeah. Yeah, do we just get everything from legal mindset now? Is that how we're operating? Is that how we're figuring things out? We just like watch a legal mindset video and take it as fact. Really smart stuff happening here, seriously. Impressive stuff.
Fucking law. He was waving a gun around, threatening to kill a viewer. Like, how is it? Am I crazy? How is this guy going live committing crimes and nothing is happening? And Twitch CEO are doing nothing. And what really boggles the mind is that people still don't get why it's happening. And here's the reality. The reality is of why people aren't doing anything about them is because they genuinely believe in what they're doing. That's what's crazy. People genuinely believe in his cause. It's like, what? It's like, what the fuck? I mean, guys, I know we're fucked up from COVID, but man, we're this fucked up? That's crazy.
What do you think he was saying here, man?
We are reaching terminal levels of retardation I never thought possible. It's insane. And every day, I mean, guys, every day it gets worse. It genuinely gets worse every fucking day. Oh, God, I can't wait to go back to streaming, man. Oh, my God. Sorry, I fucked up my camera. Sorry about that, guys. You almost weren't able to see my big shiny bald head. God, I miss streaming so much, man. I can't wait for me to be done so I can just get back to it. Oh. The world is so fucked up. It is. It is. The world.
Why don't you just get back to it then?
Is just so up. Man, it'll be nice to bring some normalcy.
Why does he keep filming outside when we know damn well he just goes straight back inside to his setup to play Hollow Knight for 20 hours straight after the recording ends? Because Asmongold used to sit out in his garden Asmongold sits out in his garden to think. When Asmongold's thinking about how fucked up his life is, he goes out to his garden. So Tectone has to too.
Back to the discussion when I return, and it'll be good to get my boots back on the ground, but yeah, things don't change until we get consistent. Things don't change until we get persistent. And everything that Hassan's goons are doing, until we unironically stoop to their level, he's going to continue to get away with it. I want you to look at any tweet that I do on twitter.com/Tectone. Follow me right now. It'll be linked. Go follow me right now. Whenever I put out a tweet,
So
I had
Tectone could very easily land huge blows to Hassan and his community, right? Why doesn't Tectone say to Hassan, "Hey Hassan, debate me on X topic. You're wrong about that. You're evil on this. I can prove it." And then he could do that. I've never seen him try that. Wouldn't that be a great idea? But he doesn't. He doesn't do anything like that. He just wants to sit there and piss and cry on Twitter and be like, "Oh, Hassan broke California Penal Code 7691, abuse of an animal with a with an electronic device." Like, that's all he wants to do. He doesn't ever take any of the quote-unquote fight to them at all, does he? He's like a total pussy with all of it.
12 people respond immediately trying to defame me or slander me. And I bet you'll never guess who they all follow. Or they're a fresh burner account.
Like, dude, here we are.
That is.
Again.
It is insane.
That's about you guys, okay? He's talking to you right now. You in the audience. He's talking to you. Person with a fresh burner account that follows Hassan. Person that Tectone has seen talking shit about him on Twitter. He's talking to you right now. This is what I mean about the second watch through. I just realized that this video is like so... Like, it almost feels like a direct response to that clip, the whole video.
Same. It's like a fucking cult. It's genuinely wild. And I don't think I'll ever get tired of talking about it. Because it's like, it's so interesting. It's such compelling for me because to those who are awake, to those who are like me, who see it.
So, again, if Tectone is so awake, if he has such a clear grasp, why does he never talk to anyone who disagrees with him? Why do none of these people, if they're so awake, why do they refuse and run from anyone who disagrees with them? Why does Tectone keel over, bend over, whenever he's in a conversation with anyone left-leaning? Yeah, he cozied up to Chud, Destiny, Dan Saltman, Erudite. Literally everyone who he's spoken to who's slightly left-leaning, he has totally cowered in front of. He literally will not bring up significant disagreements, will not stake significant disagreements, ever.
It's absolutely bewildering.
He's just like a total pussy. He is a total fucking pussy. Total fucking pussy. Raised all in an all fucked up way. Raised totally wrong. Raised in a fucked up way. Perverted or disgusting mind. Set him on a terrible course to being obsessive over the things that people are saying about him online. Looking at the most freaky, fucked up porn you can imagine. Treating women abysmally in his personal life. Just all the sorts of things that happen when you get your mind perverted like this.
Bewildering how there is this demon walking amongst sheep and controlling them all to do his bidding.
Jacking off his alleged micro.
Doing a damn thing.
Alleged micro. According to court documents.
All because
his alleged micro, according to court documents.
He says, "Free Palestine!" That's all it takes. You agree with some of his political views, so you're willing to forego all logic. All right. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. Anyways, This was great. We had some fun here today. Ah, fuck, dude, I got my PC all set up, but I'm making some adjustments to my stream room. It's gonna look nice, I hope. It's gonna look nice. Things are going well, guys. And I can't wait to get back to it. And probably upload a couple more things, but he
sure, he does say he has a small dick.
It.
Yeah, he shouldn't say he's a microbe. He says he has a small
He genuinely electrocuted the dog. Electrocuted a fucking dog. Which, by the way, e-collars can be used effectively, right?
So this is the craziest part. He's not even against shock collars. He's not even anti-shock collar. You've just been ranting this whole video about how horrible the abuse is, and you're not even against shock collars. You're actually totally fine with shock collars.
Collar is supposed to feel like a gentle to a firm touch to remind the dog.
You don't know that it was any worse than that, because it literally could have taken the dog by surprise. You literally don't know that it was any worse than that. It's so crazy.
They're supposed to be worn short term, not 4 to 6 hours a day to be able to zap you back in place because, oh, I got to look relatable and friendly and down.
I don't think the short-term thing, the idea of them being used short-term isn't about how much of the day they're on, I don't think. I think it's about how much of the, like, you're supposed to train with them. You shouldn't be using it on your dog for its entire life, I think is the point, right? It's a short-term training thing.
With my dog behind me. He keeps that
but you might keep it on because, yeah, the training period. You might keep it on for extended periods of time because what if you're using it to, like, you know, help, like, you know, train a dog to shit or piss in a certain place? It's like you might need the collar constantly on to, you know, at a moment's notice, give it the nip to tell it to go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
On her 24/7 to a setting so high that it screams. Well, the dog's so well behaved. Yeah, no shit. If it doesn't behave, it's getting fucking tortured.
Dude.
Oh my God. Wow, your children sure do listen as they're covered with fucking 2 black eyes and a fucking broken arm. Yeah, no shit. Hey, son, clean your room. Oh, Dad, I'm playing League. Come here, boy.
So it's a Tectone, you know, really writing from the heart here. Writing what he knows.
Wow, you sure made your son listen.
It's good creative writing advice. Write what you know.
Am I going crazy here? Like, yeah, no shit, they listen. What the fuck? How are so many people this dumb? And then there will be people who react to this in defense of Hassan because they want to get some of his audience. It's pathetic. It's pathetic.
Yeah, how Tectone's dad greets his son at the door after a long day of sexually assaulting his colleagues. Where's the clip? Fuck.
Dad, I'm playing League.
How Iron Mike greets his son at the door after a long day of raping his colleagues.
Here, boy.
Right, that's the end of that video anyway. That's enough of that.